Deepti Chheda here, right? This is a special video made specially because of the demand of all the students. It is related to capital gain, and I want to make it very crisp and very clear. So I'm sharing the screen. So pick up your paper pen, pick up your calculators, and be ready to take a lot of notes in this very quick video regarding to the concept in the capital gain chapter, that is usual confusion. Ma'am, when a capital asset is converted into stock in trade, how do we calculate the tax? कौन सा indexation लेना है? What should be the sale consideration? Capital gain business? Lot of confusion is there. So to make this clear, I have made this flowchart and let me clear it with an example. Okay, first the example, then the concept. Time permits, we'll do one problem also. Quick. So let us dive into the topic. This is a just hit the concept video, very small one. Conversion of capital asset into stock in trade. Now you all know that in the basic definition of capital asset, stock in trade is exception. I am having a jewelry showroom, then jewelry is my stock in trade. I buy and sell jewelry. It's not my capital asset. But for example, suppose I have a land which I have purchased in 2002 as a capital asset. I was giving an example of jewelry. It can be an example of land. So let us take it as an example of land. In 2002, you have purchased a land for 5 lakh rupees. Okay. Now this land in 2016, you started a real estate business. That is, you are buying and selling land, and that is your business. So your personal land also, you brought it in business. Now listen, when capital asset is converted into stock, is there a transfer of the capital asset? Yes. From where? From me person to where? To my business. Business ke liye it is purchased. So in 2016, when my stock in trade is converted, my personal asset land is converted into stock in trade, capital gain has arisen and capital asset is no longer there. But we will not calculate the capital gain. The reason is I have put my personal land or plot in selling. Just say I have, done my personal jewelry. I have put it on my showroom. But abhi tak this land is not sold. So till I don't realize the sale consideration, how do I calculate the capital gain and pay tax to government? पैसे तो आए सेल कंसिडरेशन के लिए. So just keep noted the fair market value as on the date of conversion. It will be given in the exam, and no taxation this year. Are you all getting? Just 1 minute. I hope this is being very clear. When it is converted into capital asset, and here just note the fair value and no tax. No tax means we can say just oh God, 1 minute. Just keep aram se quiet. Okay, right. Yeah, I'm learning using digital pen. So maybe little here and there. Okay. Next now, what is happening? Let us see in 2019. 1 minute. So now in 2002, we purchased uncapital asset. 2016, we converted it into stock in trade. Just note down the fair market value, but just note down the fair market value, but just don't calculate anything. Okay, just note the fair market value here. Now come to 2019. In 2019, this converted stock in trade, this land which you have put up in sale in buying and selling, is sold in your business for 9 lakhs. For business, what was the cost of the purchase? 8 lakh. 8 lakh, I am repeating, is the sale consideration for the capital gain, and 8 lakh is the cost for the business. So 8 lakhs is sold in 9 lakh. 1 lakh is what? Business income. In which year? In the year when you have sold the property, right? And now, can you pay that pending capital gain? Yes, we can. And how will you pay? Long-term capital gain you will pay in the year 2019. I'm repeating, when did the long-term capital gain arise? In 2016. But when will you pay the tax? In 2019. Why? Because the property is sold in 2019. You got the sale consideration. But then the capital asset was converted into stock in trade in 2016 only. So indexation will be allowed. Can you see this line? Yeah. Long-term capital gain, you're calculating in 2019, but indexation is allowed only till 2016 because 2016 is the year of transfer of capital asset into stock in trade. And now just let me see if I can solve this problem very briefly over here. Let us say, what will be the, yeah, I'm writing here, what will be the business income? 1 lakh. That is anyways clear to all of you. Now, income under the head capital gain. So what will be my sale consideration? Fair market value. The day I transferred to business, what was my fair market value? 9 minus 8 is 1 lakh. So that is my sale consideration. Please bear with me. I'm also learning कलम के साथ डिजिटल कलम कैसे यूज करना है. And now less, what is the cost here? You will minus 5 lakh. Of course, it's a long term. If land and building is used for more than 2 years, then it's long term capital asset. But let us, yeah. So I'm just, for an example, I'm not doing indexation and all, and I'm saying 3 lakh is the capital gain. Can I say what is the sale consideration for business asset? That is the, sorry, what is the sale consideration? 8 lakh. जिस दिन आपने business में convert किया, the day you have converted the capital asset into business, whatever is the sale consideration for the capital gain, that is the cost for the business. And it is sold for 9 lakh. So 1 lakh business income and 3 lakh capital gain. Long-term capital gain, both you will show in 2019 and 20, right? So I hope with this example, we are understanding the punchlines. Whenever capital asset is converted into stock in trade, asset is transferred, indexation will be allowed from 2002 to 2016, but capital gain will be paid when the capital asset is sold in the business. And fair market value as on the date of conversion is sale consideration here, and it is the cost for the business. Business saying, okay, I bought in business for 8 lakh, I sold in 9 lakh. And in capital gain, they are saying 8 lakh is the sale consideration, right? So this is the concept which is always confusing. So I have made this flow chart and I thought I will discuss with all of you. If you like these kind of conceptual videos, do hit the like button. That motivates us also to give the best and best in this pandemic. Everyone is giving something. So if we can help you, we can boost you with these conceptual clarity videos, then I would be glad to do that, right? And wait and watch. Subscribe the channel if you have not done, because upcoming, already in the making, is the next small topic in the capital asset. That is when the property is compulsory acquired. 3-4 dates, 3-4 prices, and then enhanced compensation, and then interest. All the concept I will link up in a flow chart and present it to you in my next video. Thank you so much, all of you, for watching the video till end. In spite of me trying to make it best clear, any smallest of confusion, repetition, comment below the video. Please comment so that we also know where we need to improve, right? Thank you so much. Signing off now. CA Deepti Chheda here.